Okay, we're going to do a simple recording of our voice. So open up GarageBand, obviously. We're using our track, and we're going to go first up to the GarageBand pull-down menu, and we're going to select Settings, and you're going to want to make sure that you're on Audio MIDI, and you have an output and input under Devices. And in this case, you're going to select your computer's speakers. So I'm using an iMac Pro. And under input device, I'm using a Mic Plus, but you're going to select your computer's microphone, built-in microphone. So I'm not going to select that. So once that's done, just close that window out. And then we're going to go to the plus button, and we are going to add mic or line. So make sure that's selected. Go create. And that will create an audio track. And this edit window will pop up automatically. I will close it for now just to show you another way to get at it. And we're going to rename this to voice. And to get that edit window back, you're going to double click the track, or you can just go right up here to the smart controls. Excuse me, and click on that. So we're going to do a couple settings down here, which I talked about in the lecture. We'll make sure this is on track. This does not have to be open, doesn't matter. Just so long as this is showing track. And your record level, you're going to set to automatic level control. And basically this enables you to get the most robust signal into your computer. And you're also going to make sure input, you can either select stereo or mono. Stereo is 2 circles, mono's 1. The input microphone for your computer is a mono, so you're going to keep it on mono. And you're not going to do monitoring. Monitoring is nice when you're using headphones because you can actually hear what you're recording in, but if you select monitoring when you're not using headphones, you will get feedback. And yeah, you can turn on feedback protection. Don't worry about noise gate. So basically you're all set with that. Excuse me, I got a little cold here. It's freezing in New Hampshire right now. And up top, you're going to make sure that your count-in is selected. We do not need the metronome here. And so next thing you're going to do is you're going to either hit the record icon up here or just hit record on your computer keyboard. And you're going to hear 4 clicks and you could record something. So I can't sing it all today, but anyway. So we'll just hit R and you're going to hear 4 clicks and start your recording. Testing, testing makes a fool of me. Testing. And you're going to hit the space bar to stop. So now I have this lovely vocal recording. I have no vocal voice right now. Testing, testing makes a fool of me. Testing. And you actually heard me hit my computer, my mouse. So that's, in a nutshell, an easy way to get a recording in of your voice or any other instrument for that matter. And you can go ahead and edit this like you would any other audio track that we talked about editing in prior lectures. Adding automation. So, easy way to do this. Hit A on your computer keyboard. That will bring up the automation window. And the default, in this case, for our audio track is volume, and yours may be grayed out because I've used this before when I put the lecture together, as mine is not. So you have this line. What we're going to do is we're going to create a node on it. So I'm just going to, in this case, we're going to create a fade in. So I'm just going to click here and notice that I've now created a node. Then I'm going to drag the first node down, and let's make this all the way up. And you can experiment with this. So what this will do is this will create a fade in from nothing to blastissimo, I guess, for lack of a better word. So that's what it sounds like. Testing, testing makes a fool of me. Testing. So great. Then we can automate any of the following parameters up here. Volume pan, echo, reverb, a whole slew of them. I'm going to add reverb next. And you'll see that this has changed, and now volume is grayed out, and there's a blue line across the bottom. So I'm going to create another node, right here by clicking on the blue line, and I'm going to grab it and move it all the way up to the top. So we're going to go from no reverb to a whole ton of reverb. So this is what this sounds like.
S-T-I-N-G, testing makes a fool of me. Testing.
So feel free to experiment with all of these parameters. I'm not going to cover all of them. If you have third-party plugins, you can really get in depth and detail with doing this as far as EQ and reverb and compression and the whole 9 yards. But for the sake of this lecture, just a quick way to get automation. And if you want to get rid of the window, just hit A again, and your automation will be in there. You just won't see it. So
S-T-I-N-G, testing makes a fool of me. Testing.
You get the idea.